What's up, all you stars and studs? It's the 10th wonder of the world, Jake Smith.
Insert cheesy tagline here. My name's Joey Mayberry.
Joey, guess what?
What?
Did you know this is our 150th episode?
Is it really?
Yeah! I was looking at like the little counter thing and I was like, no fucking way.
That's what. Okay, so cheers. Trashy bottle of wine, Joey.
Woo!
Yes.
We did it. We did it. Oh my God. So much hoarse voice. So many. Remember, like when we would be sick all the time? Working from home has done wonders for me in that regard. So, but it is, oh my God, so
That's
good.
like cough.
Yeah. Did I jinx you?
I know. I've been feeling a little bit like, man, the last
I get it.
It's just like, so every winter season-ish in Chicago, I have like a week or two where it's just like I have to chug Mucinex like my life depends on it. And it's just a reoccurring thing. It's what happens.
Well, I love it. Let's keep embracing that. How is everything going?
Oh, everything's going great. We're at 150 episodes.
Yes, I'm going to Dallas tomorrow.
I love Dallas.
Does Jacqueline still live there?
I'm
gonna look for her.
Oh no. If you find her, just please walk up and be like, that's my outfits. That's all I want you to do.
Well, my goal is to get a cowboy hat. Like I have a few, but like I want a black one and chaps. So
you don't own chaps?
No, I don't. Can you believe?
I cannot believe Jonathan Van Ness.
We are doing armadillo racing while we're down there. So it's like I was filled in and I can't wait to get a picture with an armadillo. One.
Okay.
You don't think it's fun?
Have you never seen an armadillo before?
Yeah, they're kind of cute.
I do not think so.
Oh,
they're like cute. All over Florida. I've seen so many armadillos. I don't quite like them.
See, I live in a city. We don't have those here. Like we have rats.
We have the rats here in Chicago. We have the Chicago rat hole. But yeah, down in Florida, I would see armadillos regularly. So like not the biggest thing.
Oh, update for some of you guys from a podcast episode like months ago. Finally had my doctor's appointment with the doctor who hit on me from behind. Was like, you have a great ass. No one brought it up. It was clean bill of health, but it was awkward. So
awkward.
He's like, so what's new? I'm like, nothing.
I don't do squats.
Nothing at all. Anyway, am I healthy? Can I go? Great. So that was fun. Oh my God. But yeah, no, but guys, this is not the health check-in podcast. This is the Golden Era podcast.
Yes, where we talk about everything from the Divas division from 2001 on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to say that normally, so I'm
you
very
don't.
excited to say it.
Yay! 150, switching it up.
I know we're versatile.
This week, guys, we're talking about the week of May 17th, 2004, in the women's division, and
such a good week.
Such a good week. We are kicking things off with like what should be a main event. Lita and Trish Stratus.
Honestly, I loved this. Can I tell you what I really loved about all of this?
Yes.
So, I loved Lita coming out and I loved all that stuff. But when Trish walked out, so literally last night, I had went through YouTube and was just watching like all the SmackDown versus Raw Diva entrances and I mean like all of them, like every single SmackDown versus Raw. And I got to like heel Trish era, and she did the thing that she did in the video game, which is just like me walk down the ramp and then go, nah.
I do love that. I wonder if they motion capped that from this entrance.
They might have.
They could have.
You know, my favorite thing though is like, I want to say it was SmackDown versus Raw 2006, where Lita was in her rated R gear, but she was still doing her face taunts to like run to the ring.
Wait, and in that top, that's risky.
Well, she had like a conservative top on for that one. It was like the one where it was a normal like sports bra, and then like the bottom had like the holes cut out, like the lines.
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of her 2007 outfit.
Yeah, with the big
because when she had the JWoww top on.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember this outfit now from 2006. Yeah.
yeah. I love that one because like my favorite thing is her coming out and doing like her face taunts in the game, but the crowd just going
Yes.
boo.
Boo. Oh, you're right. In 2007, she did have her heel entrance because she had like the hand on the hip.
Yeah, and the like
Yeah.
fancy arm gauntlet.
Yes. Oh my God. These pants with the little V. Oh my God. The women were like so skanky in SmackDown versus Raw 2007. I love it.
They really were. Oh my god, SmackDown versus Raw. I think it was 2005.
Uh huh.
Is I think that was it. They were skanky in that one. Like
Was that
Tori,
the one
they
with Troy
also were.
Giovanni?
No, that was 2006, I believe.
What was it? Hold on, wait, let me look. SmackDown vs. Raw 2005 was.
And they were in a horrible outfits. Like Tori Wilson's outfit is gaudy.
Is that the one with like the holes in it?
It's like the one where she's got like a mesh top over like a top.
Yes. Okay. Oh well, of course they were skanky. This was the year they had bra and panties matches in the game.
I know, but this was those. None of their outfits matched.
Oh
They
my
were
God.
awful. I would have to read them down like I did everyone at Chicago Style Wrestling. Go
Oh
watch
yeah.
that.
This was the things with the cutscene with like where like Tori Wilson drags you into the shower, like
Yeah.
in her bra and panties, like and the commercial was like Tori and Stacy being like Raw Divas, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown. And then like the waiter's like, girls, take your clothes off or something. And they're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't you think
Stupid.
you're a little too clothed for that? I remember.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Well, you know who was clothed for this match? Trish and Lita. And they
Yes, they
were
were.
serving gears. Lita wearing those little pink capri zipper pants we love.
I do love those pants.
I feel like this is actually what they both wore last time they wrestled each other in the Battle Royal. Like, because I know Lita wore these pants for the Battle Royal. And
Maybe.
Trish was just trying out cargo pants. And this like
She was. At least she didn't have her brakes and little shoes on, which I'm
Yeah.
very thankful for. Also, the amount of people that were so excited that I called Trish Stratus Breakson in that one episode. Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
But this was actually like kind of a fun little match, I feel like. I
Oh,
enjoyed it.
such a fun match.
Yeah, I really liked it. And you know what was I think I liked it so much because the crowd was so invested in it and invested in Lita really, which was awesome.
It's so awesome. And I know we say it and we say it over and over and over. What was WWE thinking during all of Lita's comeback run? All
Yeah.
of it.
Oh my
Like,
God. No, seriously, like like the pops she was getting this whole match. I would have watched this in the back and been like, oh, let's change course from what we're about to do with her.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like what? And it just, but what I also really liked about this match too is like, we definitely saw some of Trisha's like newer heel repertoire, which was like, I think really fun. Some of the moves she was working in, like I loved like when she was like kicking Lita on the ground in the ribs and stuff
Mhm.
like that. I thought that was great. I really love that chokehold in the corner
In the
move.
corner. If you weren't going to bring it up, I was bringing it up. I love the corner.
So
choke.
good. I love it. I was like, this is such like a great like heel move because like it looks like you could die.
It does. It's so wonderful. I love how people flail when they take it.
Yeah. Oh, I just love strangling.
I got to do that kind of this weekend. I
Did
was
you?
at Damage Inc. Pro Wrestling.
Oh, good. I was gonna ask if you were in the ring.
Yeah. Oh, I was in the ring. What if I wasn't in the ring? But literally, someone gave me the Stacy Keebler foot choke because I did it to them, and like I got to like throw my feet in the air and like and I was so excited. I was like, oh, I get to sell this. So much fun. Like,
I love it. I fucking love it. But it's great. And Lita looked honestly the best I feel like she's looked in a while in the ring. I enjoyed this a lot more than her stuff with Victoria.
so much more. I don't think that Victoria and Lita gel. I think Lita's got one of those wrestling personality or like not personalities, like wrestling repertoires, I guess is the word, where it gels with certain people, but it does not gel with everyone. Which is, it's one of those things that you either learn from doing wrestling or just watching way too much wrestling.
Yeah.
But some people really only click with certain people. And I think Trish and Lita are just some of those people.
They get each other. and they do things well. It was so fun. I loved that great suplex and then the kip up by Lita spot too. I
Her
I
ankle.
popped.
I thought her ankle was gonna pop. She landed so awkward on that kip up. I was like, girl, why your foot been that way? Like, literally, I was worried for her.
So
Oh,
great. But yeah, but like really, Joe, just like the counters were so fun, like the Stratisfaction counter, just like knowing each other so well. And I was disappointed. I kind of wanted to see Trish sell the DDT. I was a little disappointed we didn't get that.
and then you get Kane just going, Lita.
Lita. Yeah, so Lita hits the twist of fate from behind. Um, Trish has her on her shoulders. Lita hops down, and then like she's about to win, and then like Kane's just like on the side trying Lita,
And he is wet.
soggy,
Like,
soggy as hell.
Like, fresh out the shower. I don't know what's going on. But
He has
wet.
one of those fans people in Disney World have, like.
Okay, little side tangent. F you people with those fans, because sometimes you don't want to get misted in the face from someone else's fan mister. So don't do that in front of other people.
You don't know what's in there. You don't know what's in there. Could not be water sometimes.
Is this vodka and hair conditioner? What?
That piss.
Ew.
So Kate's like on the like Lita, and Lita gets distracted because
Yeah.
she's probably wondering why Kane is so wet. Like she's like
Insert "Soaking Wet" by Steve Grand here.
And Trish rolls her up from behind, uses the ropes for leverage, and wins. Lita's all pissed.
Yeah.
She's like, bitch. And Kate's on the Tron. Lita, did I distract you? I mean, I didn't mean to. I don't want to cause you harm. I just want an answer. Yes or no. I want the answer tonight. About what?
I hate it.
It's so gross.
I
And
hate it.
Lita's like, what? And we're like, what is he asking her to do? Why?
So we're going to talk about the next segment in a second. But do you know who's just driving me absolutely crazy this entire time? And it's no secret because y'all already know who I'm going to say. Jerry the King fucking Lawler.
Oh my God.
Driving me up a wall with this Kane and Lita stuff. Because, like, everything he says is like what I would expect him to say.
Mhm.
And it is so creepy and so bad. Because he's like, you know, when I saw Kane like kissing Lita, I think she liked it a little bit. I don't think he was forcing himself on her. And I'm just like, stop.
This is inappropriate. Like, yeah, like he's like, she liked it. Like, no, she did not.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't think it was as, what was the word, as forced as I thought, as people think us to believe. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
ew.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like him.
Mm-hmm. We hate it.
I hate it. Still hate it. I watched it when I was a kid. Now I'm watching it again, and I'm hating it all over again. And I feel a bit re-traumatized. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then,
all right. So anyway, we cut to Matt Hardy, I guess, confronted Kane in the ring, and now he's getting strangled with a chair. We love it. His like head is like in it. I've done this to my brother. It doesn't hurt that bad. So
well, it can.
We're like, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what's bothering me a lot is we get Lita who runs down to like make the save, right? Because Kane's gonna crush Matt's neck with the chair.
Stop!
Literally that. But what's such bullshit to me is in every other scenario where a wrestler is attacking another wrestler outside of a match, there's like 12 referees.
Like they have a helicopter coming in, they've got like Paw Patrol running to the ring, like they are trying to stop it. But everyone's just like, Lita, you know how you never come to anyone's rescue? Now's your turn.
Now's your turn, Lita.
Get out there.
But
Get out there.
Not one referee, not one random person in a suit.
No, Lillian. No one. No one.
Oh, it bothers me.
No BB. Nobody's out there.
Not BB.
Boom, boom, boom.
Speaking of which, do you know who I was on a card with this Saturday?
BB?
Not, I guess. I don't know who BB actually is. I don't remember which
Barbara
part.
Bush from
Barbara
1999. Her name was, she was the EMT with the big boobs, and like she was in the evening gown pole match.
Oh,
and the Miss Rumble bikini.
It was not her, but it was Bobcat.
Stop! That's actually amazing.
Yeah. The first woman to ever win the hardcore championship.
Mm-hmm. Legend.
Yeah, was on a show with her. She was actually Teddy Longed me this weekend. She
put you in a tag team match, playa?
She did, playa.
Was she like the GM of the show?
I think so. I'm not sure. It's indie wrestling.
Does she like market herself as like first hardcore champion for girls, or like she should?
She's just Bobcat.
Okay, cool. We're into it.
Yeah,
cool. Tag team match, playa. So, so Lita's running down. It's go. It's enough. Kane. Fine, Kane. The answer's yes. Yes. Like Kane takes his little foot. Like, first of all, the way Kane takes his foot off, this did not look sadistic at all. It's like he was getting a pedicure. He's like,
he was getting a petty.
Like, what if like Matt Hardy's like filing toenails?
You know, just getting your little Matty pet.
Matty pet. So Kane like pulls Lita up from behind and like prom poses her and like hugs her, and she's like,
such a good face though. Like
she's acting. She went to acting classes.
Yeah,
like she's giving us looks, she's giving us face, like, and Kane is dry.
He is dry. He found a towel.
Oh, maybe it's a little towel he wears. It's a ShamWow.
It is a ShamWow.
So he's like prom posing her from behind and leaves, and she's like, "Get him help! None of you did before." Like, and that, like, yeah.
Because no one went to get help beforehand. Like, I'm so bothered by it. Like, I don't know why I'm so bothered by that, but I
get what you're saying. Lita should not be like, why is Lita the one to have to pull Kane off? Like, here's the thing. I'm also tired of this narrative that Kane is so demonic and unstoppable that everyone's afraid to do anything. Like, we've been doing this for 2 years at this point. But like we were doing this like 2 years ago with Terry. Kane in here? Kane? Like,
also, not like
what?
He's just not like,
no, like, it's weird. So like now Lita has said yes to whatever Kane asked of her.
Who? It's not a secret.
It's gross.
Yeah,
it's so weird. It's so weird though too, because like the thing is, Kane's actually had like a lot of storylines with female counterparts. If you think about it, I actually was here for Tori and Kane. I loved Tori with one R when she was with Kane.
I really didn't watch it. Like,
oh my God, you should actually go back. I feel like you need to go back and watch like some. Well, you've seen Tori with like X-Pac and stuff, right?
A little bit. I don't.
You got to go back. Here's the thing: you'll love Tori. You really will. Because like if you just know her from like her Sable feud and like the Ivory feud, she's so much better than that stuff. Because when she was a manager, I actually think she did her best work because she could talk, like, and she's one of those two who's like underrated at putting in like everything into her roles. Like even when like I loved when like Kane would do his like pose in the ring, she would like grab his hips and like throw her hair back. Like when the pyro went off, it was like, this is hot. like
literally.
Like, and like she would be his like mouthpiece because like he was Snell Boys Foxy. So like it was like, but like when she was with X-Pac too, she was great. I loved her when she was a heel. She was funny. Like her backstage segments were like actually really good. She had an iconic coffee segment too. Like, so
everyone gets a coffee segment.
So yeah, I would love you to go back and watch some Tori stuff. I really think you'd be a big fan.
Okay.
But she's great. Love her. But he had the Tori feud. He was with China for a little bit. When China was in the
I remember that.
corporation.
Okay.
Like Kane has had these storylines with the women. Like
Yes, AJ Lee.
AJ, I forgot about AJ Lee. Yeah, AJ Lee. He's got this one with Lita. Like, it's wild that like, and we don't like Kane here, but it's weird that he has been in so many female storylines.
It's just I think the reason I don't like this story as much as I don't like the
Well, because
story,
it involves the R word, and that's gross.
it involves the R word, but also it bothers me that they picked the one woman who should have been like the face of this division and
For
just
real.
like why?
To be honest, I feel like they could have accomplished this same thing, and I hate to say it because she's had too many of these feuds at this point. But they could have done this with Stacy if they really wanted to do this feud
Yeah,
with like Test being her like savior or whatever, even though that still wouldn't make sense. But like Matt Hardy didn't make sense coming back to Lita's age two because they already broke up.
yeah.
Like, but like they could have done this whole thing again.
They
Like or
want
with
this
like a
whole thing.
random male with like Stacey. Cause like it's Stacey.
Yeah,
Like,
like this should have been scrapped like altogether.
yeah,
Like, shouldn't be.
absolutely.
But also with all the stuff going on right now in WWE, like currently, this makes a lot of sense that this is a storyline that was written by Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I part of me, and I really hope this isn't the case, but like I really hope this isn't like a punishment for Lita because there was like just knowing what about a lot of these allegations that are coming out and like women were pushed or put into situations. I really hope she wasn't like put in a situation that was uncomfortable for her and like said no and was forced to be in this story.
I mean, she's said it time and time again. There's been a lot of times where she pushed and pushed and pushed and got told, no, this is what we're doing. Like her retirement match,
Yeah.
her live sex celebration angle, like, and they kept doing it to her. So I don't doubt that.
I don't doubt it either. And
But
like that
also,
sucks.
this is the same person who gave his daughter a promo, what, like 8 years ago?
That resurfaced. Did you see?
Did
Well,
it?
not the one we talked about on here about like when she was like, "I did it, Dad."
Yeah,
I was like, I'm glad this is coming up again because
because
like
that's telling.
exactly the one part about this podcast that is disturbing for us is like things like this storyline, things like that Stephanie angle, and like I'm sure more that will come up of like the women being in these situations that are just so uncomfortable
And
and like
discuss.
just gross and like seeing more of this stuff that's coming out now like it's even more disturbing to know like this is the environment that was being fostered
Mhm.
at WWE. So
Yeah,
we don't like it.
we
But
don't. We don't stand.
yeah. We don't stand. But
Mm.
let's go over to SmackDown.
SmackDown, SmackDown.
We have
Say
a minute and a half of action to cover.
I know we stretched out Raw as much as we
We
could.
stretched
Like,
as much as we could. I was like, what can we talk about? Like, Lita has 10 fingers.
monkey flip.
A monkey flip. Oh, we didn't mention the monkey flip. There was a monkey flip in the match. We
It
got a
was a
monkey
good
flip
monkey
moment.
flip.
But SmackDown, despite Tori and Dawn having this match at Judgment Day where Tori could have gotten fired, there is no Tori Wilson, no Dawn Marie. Where is Sable?
I don't
Like,
know. As far away from Vince McMahon as possible is where Sable is.
like starting to get locked away. But Miss Jackie is on, so at least thank God for Jackie managing them right now.
Thank God for Jackie being on SmackDown. This outfit I loved. I
Yeah,
loved
this was
it.
great. I cannot say this enough. I'm really loving all of these gears. This is really I think SmackDown is really what because I feel like Jackie's kind of an underrated like hidden icon. Does that make sense?
Mm,
Like
mm.
I feel like she has a stan following, like from
Does she?
SmackDown only. I do. I really do. I
Okay.
think because like I've seen her pop up and like people like whenever we post things about her, people are like, "Oh my god, I loved her," like and stuff like that. So I do think she has like a quiet stan following, like
Okay.
not the loudest group. Like it's not like she's really known for her wrestling, but I
No,
think
but in
he's.
fact, she's known for quite the opposite when it comes.
But I think her looks like primarily SmackDown because we were not getting shit. Like,
I mean, no, we were getting shit.
but these looks are great, and I love this zebra print outfit. It's just so good. Her hair looks great. She looks awesome.
I love
And
little tassels.
yeah, the tassels on the titties.
Little
I,
tassels.
And I love that they switched up the pose this week, so it looked like she was about to take the riptide on the runway. I was like, I mean, this isn't really sexy, but sure.
Also, not gonna lie, okay, so I loved Rico's pants too, with like the little
with the
cut
aspect,
on the butt.
yes. Told you he had good outfits.
He does have some good outfits. That outfit's a very Joey outfit. That's something that
I really think you should like get a pair of pants. Like I'm not serious, like dead ass.
A pair of pants with like mesh butt.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it just
like because like the way he has them, it's like they were the pockets were mesh.
Yeah, it looks really cute. Like if I can find them, cool. If I can make them, even better. But like it's expensive.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Those of you well versed in mesh ass, contact Joey.
Please do. You know, so speaking of like Rico and stuff, I watched the Ring the Bell interview with Sunny Kiss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched that and it was very like entertaining to see how they compared like the differences to, you know, what people want gay wrestlers to be. And like I love that little discussion that she had with him about like gimmicks and like everyone saying this is what they think a gay wrestler should be, because it really spoke to me, because as soon as that was said, like some graphics popped up and one of them was Rico. And like recently I had people commenting on stuff about me that was like, oh, you're the next Adrian Adonis. And I was like, no.
That's what they were going for with Rico.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm the first Joey Mayberry. And I'm like, you can always draw similarities when it comes to queer characters, but there's so much difference when this is someone just doing something they enjoy because that's who they are, versus someone putting on a character. I found it to be a very interesting discussion, but I'm not going to ever diss Rico. I like Rico.
No. Yeah, Rico's great. And I do think like with your character too, like just knowing you as a person, it's such a reflection of you just like amped up, you know, like, but like not even like that amped up, because that's like how you dress. Like, it's you.
I'm kind of flirty, kind of slutty, kind of talky. Deep. That's just who I am. And my favorite was someone told me once, and I won't mention who they are, but they are a well-known gay wrestler that is out there. And they were like, sometimes I feel like you're being a bit of a stereotype. And I'm like, maybe I'm just gay and stereotypes exist for a reason. Like, that's it. Like, I do what I like.
This is me. I love it. Yeah, so Charlie does that thing again where he's like, oh, do I want to go down the ramp?
Why is he so afraid to go down the ramp or the runway? Why is he
make me gay? I do. I just thought this. Never mind. I'll just go around with my little gay goatee.
Oh my god! If that is not in your little preview, I was just going, guy.
Like, I'm sorry, the goatee is gayer than the
that
ramp.
as a gift response for everything. Just
maybe gay. So when you're gay, you're gay. So I don't know. Is it the bleach blonde part in the middle? I don't know. You look like you're an NSYNC. You might be gay. So
it's gonna be gay.
And you literally have ass written on your back. So
he does have on his back.
So
I don't know why. It's still baffling to me why he doesn't want to do it, but like I guess he don't want to be the homosexual.
Yeah, and I think he's like with Jackie at this time also, because he like, have you noticed he does like a little kiss to her belly?
Yeah, he
like,
does
when he gets in the ring. Like it's like she should put a Skittle in her belly.
Taste the rainbow.
Like I was eating Doug got me like a bunch of candy for Valentine's Day, and I was like putting each one in my belly button before I ate. Like, and it just turned into like an OCD thing I was doing for like a half hour. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "They want to go there first." I made me
So-
feel like a troll doll.
I wish I got video of it because, like, you know, Marcos and I are that couple that just like videos themselves doing everything.
I love it. Yeah.
So, like, legit, I got in this little chocolate dragon,
Uh-huh.
and, like, real cute. And it's holding a little heart, says "You are magical." He's like a little dragon. He's like playing with it. Like, he's like, "Oh, he's so cute, chocolate dragon," and just like randomly, and like bit his head off.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I wish I got it on video. It was so funny.
Oh my god. I love it. I love him.
So great.
All right, yeah, so this match, Jackie doesn't do anything. I hate her as a face.
I know. I had a discussion about face managers this week because I'm a face in a lot of promotions and I have a manager. And they were like, "What's the point of a face manager?" I'm like, they kind of are there. Use them to get you into trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a face manager is kind of like having a Daphne, in my opinion. Like, oh no, something happened to the manager. Why are they out here? It's kind of like,
Yeah.
that's what foils you.
Right.
I
Right.
should turn to that more.
I agree. Like they should like be like, "Oh no, Jackie fell. Jackie's tit is out."
Yeah, Stacey was really good at that.
She what? Master of it. Yeah, like she gets hit with a chair, or like, you know, she fell off the apron, or they're pulling her hair, or she's getting her butt grabbed, or whatever. But bit. Like
bit. She got bit a lot.
Yeah, like Jackie's just there. Like, so anyway, but yeah, so Charlie Haas hits a suplex on Nunzio, his team wins.
Love that after the match was over, Nunzio just stayed with his ankles above his head, like just in the middle of the ring.
That was funny. It's funny.
But also, remember when we were talking about like Dawn Marie possibly being a part of the FBI?
How fun would that have been?
Jackie and Dawn both at ringside.
Oh, it would be great. I mean, we're gonna get that, not with the FBI, but that would have been so fun because Dawn and Jackie do have a little feud coming up in the fall that we're gonna get to cover.
Ooh.
Over Charlie, and there's a really fun tag match with the Dudleys and Dawn versus Charlie Haas, Rico, and Jackie, which I'm excited to talk about. But yeah, we got like a little mini feud. So Dawn gets a little feud with Jackie. The matches aren't great, but it's a feud, and I think they're gonna give us what we want.
It's something. We'll take.
It's a feud without Tori, so I'm here with it.
Yeah.
Like every SmackDown feud has pretty much been like, besides Stephanie and Sable, which I think delivered the most. Personally, just because that Skybox fight is my favorite thing.
You want the food?
You want the food? You want the food? Has been my favorite thing we've done on this show. Like, seriously.
You want the food?
Still my favorite thing we've done on this show. But we're gonna get into little Jackie. But yeah, but for now we're just kind of floating through. Jackie managing, we're giving us looks, and yeah, and that is all the women this week. No one's on Heat, no one's on Velocity. But yeah, but
maybe somebody was on WWE Confidential. We don't know.
We don't know. We can't find them. But I wish we could, because I think Rude Bona is the host. So I think that's what they had her doing.
I thought it was Terry.
It was, but Terry's fired at this point, sadly.
No, Terry.
Yeah. So Rude Boner is there. I always thought Rude Boner came from the Diva Search at first. But you know what? She might have, because they had like a 2003 Diva Search that wasn't televised. Yeah. And some girl with like a lot of moles won. But I don't think they ever did anything with her.
Okay.
I just remember seeing her photos.
Mole.
And I was like, lots of moles.
Lots of moles.
But I want to say next week the Diva Search is announced. So that means we are right around the corner. I'm so excited. I cannot even begin
to our own episode on Dis the Diva. Like, it'd be an hour.
That's gonna be a long one. I can't listen. These segments, Joey, I can't even tell you how excited I am. I have like days where like I just like think of like little things like that pop up. I'm like, oh my god, I thought that was so funny. Like that I'm tearing apart Eric Bischoff's office and Christy Hemme just coming up to the camera. Like, there's just so many things I'm just so excited for. Our episodes are gonna get longer. The content is gonna be amazing. I'm
And
so
trashy.
trash. This is gonna be the trash you guys have been waiting for. If you if you come to this for trash.
Yes.
Um. All right. Well, let's get into figure this.
Figure this.
Joey, any great gets this week?
Yes, I have a figure that is a fit that I've
Mm.
gotten, and it might have entered at least, if not top 5, top 10 of my favorite figures.
Okay.
I got the new Sensational Sherry.
Whoa! Oh my God, that's a lot.
She's so gorgeous. She's so good. These sleeves with the heart cutouts,
Oh
and
my God.
the heart cutouts go down the legs. Each heart has a little tassel inside of it. And then, of course, the heart cutout on the front, but then heart cutout on the back.
Oh my God, this beat the shit out of the Jazz one.
I know. And then look at these shoes.
Oh, she's
So
great.
cute. And then literally the face paint.
She's perfect. Oh my God.
So good. This is such a good figure.
That's really, really well done. That's
I
awesome.
love this one. Like, I've very rarely taken a figure out of, well, I get to take this out of the box because I ordered it off of Maxwell's Figures or something like that.
Okay.
They're on Instagram. They get like crates and boxes of figures, and then they put them up on Whatnot, which
Oh, okay.
I love Whatnot. Anyone who's listening, if you don't know what Whatnot is, it's basically like a toy eBay kind of thing, where also people can go live and do live bidding, like auctions.
Oh shit. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah. So if you are interested in something like that, they have a ton of different wrestling figure sellers. Please DM me. I can send you an invite code, and we both get $100 on Whatnot if you join with my code. So that's just like free stuff. Like, so if you want to join, please message me. I'll send you free stuff.
Do it.
Yes.
I love it. That's a really great get.
It's a really great get. And I love this figure seller because they will just be like, oh, okay, we got it. Have it for $15. I'm like, cool. Thank you.
We love it. We love it. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Especially considering that WWE Elites are now $30.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Have you not seen that?
No.
Yeah, WWE Elites at Target are now $27.49 before tax.
That's like actually insane. That's insane.
Nuts. Like,
can you remember when like figures were $10 or like basics were like $7?
I remember when they were like that cheap. I remember back in the day, like getting Jax figures for $5 at Toys R Us. Like,
you know, I used to think KB Toys was expensive for charging like $8.
Yeah.
Like, remember 2-packs were like 12? Oh my God.
Yeah. And that was expensive. Now, like, basics are 12.
Oh my God. That is nuts to me. Oh my God.
But like when I saw it, because I didn't know that they had risen in price until probably like a week and a half ago, because I found the new EO Shirai. And I was like, oh, I want the new EO. So I was like, how much does this Target charge? And I scanned it and it was like $27.49. And I was like, no.
Hell to the nah.
Yeah. I'm like, I will find a loose one somewhere that's cheaper than this, but I'm not paying $27 for a figure.
Hell to the nah. Ooh, hit this. Well, speaking of, this is my getting a segue. So, how do people even have figure feds now with like fake crazy expensive figures? It probably has 2 people, but ours didn't. So, Joey, so I wanted to talk on this week's Figure This. What was the craziest figure fed storyline you had?
The craziest figure,
or one that you can even remember?
I had quite a few that were fun. I had a lot of like crazy diva camp storylines.
Oh yeah, same.
So like stuff that would lead into like getting thrown into a pool or getting thrown into slime. But I think my favorite one involved not the divas, but you know the crazy Matt Hardy that I have.
Yes, love them.
That was a fun storyline because like how does that Matt Hardy end up turning into, I think his name was Mordecai, I think. But literally he got like possessed by the Undertaker and then like tossed into the underworld and like came up and now he's completely red bodied with markings. And I think my favorite thing about him was for some reason I took like a red hair tie and just wrapped it around his neck like a bunch of times. And that's evil.
I love it. Um, for me, I have two that I really want
Okay.
to share that were good. So, Hardcore Holly and Rikishi had a big feud where Hardcore Holly thought Rikishi was so fat and so gross. Like, and I think this was inspired because there was an episode of like Tough Enough where Hardcore Holly refused to eat a cheeseburger or something. And
Okay.
so, like, he was like calling Rikishi fatty. Like, and like Rikishi and him had a match at SummerSlam where the loser, if Hardcore Holly won, Rikishi had to lose 50 pounds. If Rikishi won, Hardcore Holly had to gain 50 pounds of fat. Very healthy.
That's terrifying.
Rikishi won, and I put like silly putty on Hardcore Holly's body. So he looked fat.
I love that. It's like some
And then,
reverse Piggy James.
yeah. And then I had a storyline. This one's really fucked up. So Molly Holly was tricking Tori Wilson into being friends for some reason.
Okay.
And this is like when I was like younger, and I had no idea like what this stuff like actually was or like what effects it would have on your body. So they took so she took Tori to the mall and they bought like Auntie Anne's pretzels and lemonades, and Molly put ecstasy in Tori's.
Okay.
So Tori was drugged out and like going, "Whoa, what's going on?" And Molly beat the shit out of her in the dressing room at the Gap. And then they had a match at the paper.
Not them having a fight at Vengeance. Not him.
And Tori was like, "You drugged me."
That's amazing. I love that.
I love finger fence.
I
There's
love
no
just being able to have,
consequences.
I feel like people don't have figure feds anymore, like at least like kids, because everyone's so stuck
No.
on playing the video game.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, they probably just have like video game fads, like in storyline mode, and there's like, oh, it's probably so lame. When we used the video games for our Trons,
I
like
know.
that was their only
Comedic
purpose.
Imagination.
The only time I used the video games was I would do computer versus computer, like for my pay-per-views. So that way it was fair because I wasn't picking the people I wanted to win. So it made things a little bit more unpredictable. And I had to think on my toes about how the storylines were going to continue.
You can tell you a weird thing I used to do with my figures in video games. So I used to have this like random four-wheeler ATV game that is like racing or something that like I think one of my uncles or something bought me, and I liked it, but they had like girl ATV players too, and some of them were cool. I remember there was one girl that she had like a leather blue jean vest on, like a crop top, and like her biker helmet. Like you never saw
that was me.
But like she was pretty cool. And like there were certain times I would just have like my figures out and I would pretend like they were the people in the like video game. And I'd be like, okay, and Lita's gonna complete the obstacle course in like 30 seconds. But oh no, Trish was better.
Did you ever like take your toys out to like watch their matches on TV? Like,
oh, I still do that.
You're doing so good.
Never like that. But no, like if you follow Toy Dork or any of my toy stuff, like there's definitely times I'm just like, oh, the Judgment Day. I'll take like a picture of like the Rhea Ripley figure, like sitting. I love it. A lot of my stuff. Like there's pictures of my Power Rangers lined up for the most recent Netflix special that came out. They're like in front of the TV. Yeah, I'll do that.
I love it. I love kind of stuff like that. I do also have a very important life update that you all appreciate. I started a new bedtime ritual.
Okay.
I'm watching That's So Raven every night.
Yay!
And I'm getting a lot less sleep because I just want to stay up and watch it because I'm laughing out loud so much, Joey. This has been the most refreshing thing, and I thank you so much for telling me about that.
Episode yet?
Which one?
The one where they have like the fight over like doing a musical or something. It's like Raven and Chelsea, and she's like, I am a sad little tree in pain because I'm dying from acid rain.
I need to go back because here's the thing. So like, I'm on like season 2. I need to like actually like sit down and watch because the thing is I'll watch like one episode and fall asleep. So I've seen the one where she like I think it was like the very first episode where she dresses up as her mom, but it's like not her mom.
Yeah,
and, like they have like the music like my body's very sexy. Like, she got the big butt and stuff. I saw the one where they turn into cows on Halloween.
yeah.
What else did the one I with they go to the movies and like Raven's going between the movie with her mom and like the boy. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, but there was one. I think it was the girl from Cheetah Girls is the bitch.
Yeah, Adrian.
Yeah. And they were talking about a play, so it might have been that episode. I don't know, but I fell asleep last night.
Maybe.
But,
I do love the movie theater episodes. Like, I think you need another soda.
Yeah. Like, it is like honestly legitimately one of the funniest shows. Doug is like, do not watch this on the plane. I was like, I will. He's like, you have a very loud laugh and people will notice you're laughing at this. And I was like, well, they can gaze into the future. Yeah. Go Ray.
Don't you laugh at my laugh, you nasties.
I love it. It is my new favorite thing. I'm like,
wait, oh my god, the episode where her dad gets fired and she dresses up as lasagna.
Oh yeah.
Since Victor left, the food's no good.
She's so funny. Well, Joey, where can people find you?
You can find me absolutely everywhere. Just search Joey Mayberry on whatever social media you're on. You'll find me. You'll find a link tree. Click that link tree because it's going to have all of my stuff, including my brand new merch. You can get my Not Like Most Gays shirt. It's on sale now.
I saw the pic. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Not Like Most Gays. You guys can follow me at Jake. Is it? No, it's Jake isn't Jacob. Instagram and Twitter. And you can please follow our show, Golden Era _pod on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Leave us a review. 5 stars is the best. Helps us move up in those power rankings. Excuse me. Oh, I'm burping. That's awkward.
Hey,
Joey, anything else?
Jesus, Matt, why is he wet?
Well, thank you for watching. And next week, we'll need an answer.